Let's talk rifles. If you like dependability, accuracy, and all-around badassery, stick around. I'm going to say 99% of hunting rifles that come with a synthetic plastic stock, the hunting style stocks, they're junk. In my experience, they're junk. They look cool, they got great graphics on them, but they're junk. And the reason I feel they're junk most of the time, there might be a couple exceptions, but most of the time, you got flex up here. It flexes. There's movement. It's not actually a floating barrel. It's never going to be the same. Your grip's going to be different. It's going to flex. It's going to move. It's going to change your accuracy. I've heard stories where people, you leave your rifle in a pickup for a little bit in the hot sun, heats up in there, stocks warp. They get all out of whack. You don't even realize it. Your shot's way off. The uncentered weight. These things are very, very light, and it puts your weight everything to the back, so you're constantly like this. There's ways to correct that, don't get me wrong, and I've actually done that to this stock, but I still don't like it. I filled the whole front here with epoxy and BBs for weight in the epoxy. Now the thing is just too heavy up front. I mean, I could drill some out and take some down, or I could have left the BBs out, some say, but it doesn't matter. You're fixing something that just can't be fixed that way. This is a great gun. It's a Savage Axis, calibered in 30-06. But to keep it inexpensive from Savage, which I understand, I'm not blaming the manufacturers for putting these crappy stocks on most of these guns. The issue is they're keeping the price down, and that sells guns, and you can't blame them. And it's great to plink around with or whatever, but if you're going to get serious about shooting, and you're going to use this gun as your main hunting rifle, you want accuracy. If you're going to be at the range all the time, you want accuracy. They're cheap like this, but they're a good gun, but they need some modification, some things to make them better. And that's why today I'm excited, real excited. I got this in the mail a little while ago. I haven't opened it yet. Peeled my name back so you can't see my information, but this is unopened. I haven't opened it. I'm going to open it for the first time right now on camera, and we're going to see how easy it is to throw this stock on and the advantages of it. I'll just go over real quick. There's the factory Savage stock. This was checked several times. Everything's clear. You always want to do that first. This is a brand new gun, and I'll be honest with you, I've never fired it. I picked this up late last year, and things just got too busy to even take it to the range and sight it in. So I have done one modification to this gun. I put an M-Carbo spring kit in the trigger. That was it, other than what I told you I did with the stock here, but that's going to be ousted. I wish you could feel the weight on camera. It's so unbalanced, it's ridiculous. It's so heavy in the front now. Before it was so heavy in the back, and we're going to fix that with this Boyds stock right here. So bear with me. I'm going to move some stuff off the table, clear out a little area. We're going to unbox this, and we're going to look at it for the first time together. Be right back. Okay, so let's do this. I'm so excited about this. This is the Spike Camp. This is a stock I ordered from Boyds. Now, before I open this up, real quick little stuff about Boyds. The stocks are all a hardwood laminate that are used. They use top grade hardwood. It's been chemically treated to prevent warping, shrinking from the heat changes, different weather conditions. After it's created, it's treated. You're not going to have issues with the stock changing with extreme cold weather, extreme warm weather. It's not gonna vary. Let's just jump right into it. I'm so excited. This thing is, oh my god. Oh my god. There's nothing else in here for it. Nope. Okay. Paperwork. Wow. I'm blown away right now. I'll tell you what, looking at this online on their website, this thing's phenomenal. It doesn't compare to seeing it in person right now for the first time. Now, it does come with a plastic trigger guard. There are upgrades that you can get on Boyds. You can buy metal trigger guards, steel trigger guards. I will upgrade that in the future. They do come with your swivel lugs, blued, already in. Those are steel. Comes with a 1/2 inch rubber in the back. They do sell a 1 inch that can be swapped out if you want a little more pull on that. Here's the moment of truth. Oh man, that thing feels great in your hand. That thumb hole action, just, that's perfect. I mean, I don't have huge hands, I don't have small hands. I have good sized hands. And that is, and even smaller, I could see it's going to be comfortable. These are ambidextrous. This thing is beautiful. I got this in the forest camo or woodland camo. I forget what it's called. I did have the aluminum pillar bedding done, so that's all set. That costs a little bit extra to get the aluminum pillars. The recoil lug is a little warning, making sure that the sticker says that the recoil, make sure that the recoil lug is properly seated in the gun here. The steel recoil lug, that is there. Wow, this is absolutely the texture, the smoothness of this wood, this laminate wood, and the beauty of that color. I'm blown away. I'm blown away, guys. Wow, this is gonna look great on that Savage Axis. What else can I say about Boyds? They have literally thousands. It does have the fire indicator too, the safety indicator, which is nice. I've seen a lot of aftermarket stocks that leave that out. Obviously, if you know your gun, but it's good to have, especially if you know somebody's using your gun or you're letting someone else shoot it. It's just a very good thing to have that indicator there. So they do have that red inside the wood right there. But about Boyds, they literally thousands of stocks, not just for the Savage Axis. I mean, pretty much any popular gun, even antique guns, AKs, anything. They, or ARs, I'm sure they do for AKs too. They have a stock. They have a stock for your gun, most likely. And not only just, you know, this style, they literally have hundreds, I believe, of different styles of guns. The configuration is probably, you know, you could probably go close to 1,000 configurations for one model gun with the different colors and stock styles, and I'm blown away. I'm a little bit speechless, guys. Let's get this installed on the gun. I'm gonna see what tools I need. I think I just need a couple Allen wrenches and torque settings, 35 inch-pounds. I do not have an inch-pound torque. I will tighten them fairly snug, and I will double check that with a inch-pound torque, but I don't have one available right now today. This is beautiful. Wow, this is gonna be great on the gun. All right, so let me see what tools I need, and we'll come back and we'll pull the old stock off of the rifle, and we'll slap this one in and see how it looks all together. Looks like just an Allen wrench is all you need to do this install. So let's get to it. There we go. The bolt out. Chamber's cleared. Magazine's out already. We'll break these free. So we got 2 bolts. I believe the back one is longer than the front, if my memory serves me correct. I'm excited about this. That one's out. Yes, rear is longer. That's that. And a moment of truth here. Now, like the directions said, you want to make sure this is seated good, and it is where it needs to be. I mean, I don't think it pulls out. I believe it's epoxied in. I do see a little bit of glue residue there. So it appears that is good to go. Everything looks nice and clean inside. Just want to do a quick inspection always. Make sure something didn't, fall in there, or something that you're gonna throw off your whole setup here. Wow, already I'm blown away. I'm blown away, guys. You'll feel that pop in there. I just felt it pop right in that recoil lug there. Short in the front. Just snug it up to start. And rear, which goes through the trigger guard. That's already on the Boyds stock. And like I said, there are some other upgrades I'm going to do to this rifle. So I mean, if you have a Savage or any other gun and you're interested in checking out what else I got in store for this gun here, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll have some more stuff in the future. Do me a favor, like this video if you liked it, and by all means, any questions, comments, throw them down below, and I always answer all of my questions that people have. I appreciate the feedback, and I'm a little bit speechless. I'm blown away by this rifle right now. I'm using my inch meter here. That's about 35 inch pounds, but that's not that accurate. But we will. You don't want to go too much, because like I said, that is plastic, and I am just going to check the rear one here. That was tight. That felt tight. Yep. Check the rear one from the factory. Make sure that everything's tight, because you don't want to lose bolts or anything in the field. And I am going to take this out and fire it for the first time. Wow. Wow. Let's throw a bolt in there. That is smooth. Pop that off. Okay. Everything clears perfectly. Safety indicator, like I said, is good. That is definitely free floating in there. No flex. I mean, unless you really are jamming on it, which a free float barrel is supposed to do. But that's not gonna touch that barrel just by gripping it with a normal grip. Oh man, this feels great. The balance on this thing right now is how a rifle should be. Since 1981, I think Boyds has been making stocks. And I mean, I don't know how their stocks were. I've heard good things, like when they first started out, the first years. I've always heard good things about Boyds Stocks. This is the first Boyds stock that I've ever owned. This is actually the first Boyds stock that I ever seen this close up, especially in this model. I mean, I'm sure I ran into some in gun shops and whatnot and didn't even pay attention to what they were, but this Spike Camp is like the bare essentials, basically. Spike Camp, if you know what Spike Camp is, it's the bare essentials. Um, Drop down light, just what you need. Monte Carlo cheek riser, the contours in this, that wrist contour right there. I don't know if you can see, but my wrist does not touch that stock, and that's a design flaw that I've heard in other stocks similar to this, where your wrist is touching it and throws your accuracy off. Um, that is beautiful. That is beautiful. Now, I'm a taller guy. My pull's a little bit longer. I am going to shoot it like it is and use it. I may or may not put the 1-inch recoil, go from 1/2 inch to 1 inch. I may order that extra and toss that on later, but I wanted to see how it was, just like it was when you purchase one, without adding on anything other than the bedded pillars, which are improve your accuracy greatly. If you're gonna get one, spend the extra bucks. I think it's $60 more, I want to say, to get the pillars, and they're pre-bedded in the stock. This thing is gorgeous. It is absolutely gorgeous. Wow. Okay, magazine empty. Back in first. Look at that. That is smooth. That is smooth. Smooth sailing. Wow. I can't wait to shoot the thing now. I mean, I've had this rifle for quite a few months, and I've wanted to shoot it, but I wasn't this excited to shoot it. We're going to take this out to the field in a little while, and the scope, I know, is way off. Like I said, it's never been shot. I will put a laser bore sighter in it and get it close for a close range shot, and take a few shots with her, and then I'll work on sighting her in for a few hundred yards. Eventually I'd like to make this to a 1,000-yard gun. Beautiful, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I'm going to bring you in for a closer look at this, so stick around, and then after that we're going to go to the range or the field, and we're going to shoot this baby. Blown away. I don't know if it's going to do any justice, but this thing is gorgeous. I'm loving that colors, and just the quality of the hardwood that Boyds uses here is just outstanding. Outstanding. That gun is gorgeous, functional, and I guarantee more accurate. Let's take her to the range. So here we are at the range. Got a couple old frying pans hanging up down there about 50 yards. Sighting it in right now for the first time. This thing still, I can't get over it. It feels amazing. Just carrying it over here, setting it up. I freaking love this. This stock is phenomenal. But we're good. Let's see what we can do here. I did pop a couple. I did pop a few holes a little closer. Used a laser bore sight. It's a cheap one, so we'll see how it does. I'll shoot it for 50 yards right now, and then I'll move back to 100, zero it in there, and that'll be good for today. And then eventually I'll get out here and do some longer range shots. I like to get up to 300-400 yards. Would be great. But I very rarely will take those shots around here. There isn't too many places. 100 yards is usually my max, so if I get around for 100 yards and I'm good with that, I'm good for the hunting season anyway. But I plan on shooting this gun a lot more than just hunting. because this thing is phenomenal. So let's see what we got here. Yeah, I'm gonna say so. I'm gonna pop that mag out because I'll be moving through the chamber. And we'll move down to 100 yards. Okay, here we are, 100 yards to the target. It is hot down here today. This field is very sunny, very hot. I'm working up a sweat just sitting here. So I'm going to take another few shots. I forgot my ear protection today. You should always wear ear protection when you're shooting in a non-hunting scenario anyway. So I am going to take a few more shots because I am here. I'm set up. I'm anxious. I'm excited about this stock. Real excited about this whole rifle now. And I'll take a few more shots, see where we get. I'm going to call it a day. And I'll be back out here to really zero it in if need be and do some practicing over the next few days, and she'll be ready for hunting season. But I'm excited about pumping shells through this thing. I'm going to be going out and buying another few boxes of shells tomorrow just so I have them on hand. So let's see what we can do. Thing is a beast. Love this gun, absolutely. Still got a little of that sticky from the label from this morning on it right there, but look at that. That thing is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. All the actions work great. Magazine snaps in just like it should. Overall, I'm going to tell you, I am super pleased with Boyds Stocks. Very pleased with this design, with the color choice I made, everything. I have zero complaints. This thing, you design it online on their website. You just head over there, boydsgunstocks.com. Head over there, design it, pick the model you want, the colors, all the features, depending on what stock, what gun has different features that can be added. And literally this thing, it was less than 2 weeks from the time I did the ordering to this at my door. Very fast for a custom piece of material here, made in the USA. I mean, you can't go wrong. You really can't go wrong. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. Love it. So once again, guys, thanks for watching. Please like the video. Subscribe for more content. You're going to see more of this gun, absolutely. And any questions, comments, just to say hey, what's up, drop them down below. I appreciate it, and thank you so much. Have a great day.